Lee Judson, Lay Advocate, Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network, Employment Law Group. Lee Judson is truly one of a kind. After a successful career as an English teacher, Lee worked as a paralegal for many years in the Chambersburg office of Legal Services, Inc., a predecessor program of Mid-Penn Legal Services. An individual with exceptional skill and dedication, Lee quickly developed a varied portfolio of activities in Chambersburg, combining the needs of a small office for general practice research, writing, and local public relations with the development of specialized skills in healthcare and unemployment compensation law. Lee's skills and her willingness to share these skills through training events and her writing soon earned her a statewide reputation as a paralegal extraordinaire and the statewide unemployment compensation expert. Her skills ultimately led her to be tapped by the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry's Unemployment Compensation Board of Review as a decision writer. Lee is often referred to as the godmother of UC claimant advocacy in Pennsylvania. Her knowledge of UC is unparalleled. Even now, long after her official retirement, Lee remains an active participant on the Plan Employment Law Group and its listserv. Whenever there is a particularly difficult UC issue, people in legal services and lawyers in private practice always count on Lee to have the answer. Quite often, no one else does. Along with Pittsburgh attorney John Stember, then with Neighborhood Legal Services Association, and Dan Shuckers, former prothonotary of Commonwealth Court, Lee wrote the Unemployment Compensation Bible for Legal Aid Advocates, the practice manual for unemployment compensation advocates. This work was published by PBI and was the first of its kind. Since then, it has been updated by David Hill of Philadelphia Legal Assistance and others. But their debt to Lee is huge and acknowledged even in the latest edition of the manual. While best known for her unemployment hearings and appeals advocacy, Lee's significant influence on the Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network and its clients has been diverse and enduring. As a staunch advocate of the benefits of community education, Lee participated as an initial coordinator and editor of the first statewide legal informational pamphlets, making sure they were clear and understandable for all reading levels. That initial brochure series continues to be updated and used by local legal aid offices today. As an advocate for equality and decent living conditions for all, Lee actively researched and edited the arguments and briefs in Pugh v. Holmes, which established by a unanimous Pennsylvania Supreme Court decision that an implied warranty of habitability is contained in every landlord-tenant relationship. Lee sees legal services as an essential piece of the fabric of a community and has worked toward the integration of the work of legal services offices within the communities it serves. Lee was the founding organizer of the Friends of Legal Services, developing community newsletters and fundraising activities on behalf of legal services. The Legal Services Book Sale, which Lee helped organize and staff, has become a significant fundraiser and public awareness event in Chambersburg. This past year, the book sale celebrated its 25th anniversary, during which over $200,000 has been raised. A tireless advocate for those who have nowhere else to turn, Lee negotiated with the Borough of Chambersburg to establish Project Heat, a hardship fund to assist low-income residents who could not afford their utility services. Served as a member of the Coalition on Health, which advocated for health programs for the indigent. Helped negotiate with the medical and administrative staffs of the Chambersburg Hospital for the provision of uncompensated medical care as required under the federal Hill-Burton Act, and chaired the Coalition for the Homeless, which established the Franklin County Homeless Shelter in Chambersburg, the first shelter in the area. In recognition for her commitment to equal access to justice, service to the client community, and her excellence in advocacy, we are pleased to honor Lee Judson with the Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network Excellence Award. Lee's nomination for the Excellence Award was submitted by Don Meritz of Regional Housing Legal Services, Larry Norton, Community Justice Project, Sharon Dietrich, Community Legal Services, Peter Mackey, North Penn Legal Services, and Harry Geller,